Shut up and sit down.
Here, dude, activate your audio. Activate your audio.
Oh,
Just so I can pick you up. Yep. Great, I got a Reese's ad. Why, out of all things, join allies
Reese's
negative
Puff,
1, 2.
Reese's Puff, peanut butter chocolate
Yay.
flavor. Remember when that was a thing?
Got that. Yes.
God, how old was that? I was like 7, maybe?
I think I was like 4, maybe. Well, you're older than me. I remember it was from like my elementary school. Or elementary school.
I remember, yeah. Peanut butter chocolate. I'm surprised I still fucking remember that shit. I'm so old.
Welcome back
My
to the
memory is
podcast,
a
Idiots
curse,
at
dude.
Lore. It is. It is. So yeah.
You just remember the
we're coming
stupidest
back.
shit you do, and then the important shit. Like,
Yep.
because I could honestly tell you, I can't remember anything I learned from Latin except maybe the history. That's about it, though.
The why
Another
behind
one.
it.
Another spot. Dude, this is the easiest forge to do this in, just because the boss is so easy.
That's what she said.
For guns again.
But yeah, so that made no sense because welcome to Idiots at Lore. I'm your host, Angel, Shadow of the Game.
From Shadow.
So yeah. You.
It's your boy.
That is
No,
my
you
brand,
gotta
and I'm
do
sticking to it.
whatever all the cool kids are doing. It's your boy, Shadow Wolf Gaming.
It's your boy Sugar Tits.
It's your boy, Sugar
No,
Tits.
fuck that thing. Yes.
Hi ho, everybody. This is Shadow Wolf Gaming, and welcome to Idiots at Lore, where we talk about everything at the dinner date. Everything from I don't know. How do you say that?
You shouldn't speak of everything you shouldn't speak of at the dinner table. Now let's fuck this turkey. That is from our pilot
Now let's
episode.
fuck this turkey. Now let's screw. No, you don't say fuck. You say screw. Let's screw this turkey. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Why,
Let's
when
put
did
the
we make
icing
this
on this
PG?
cake.
Okay, so yeah, anyways, we're talking about the lore of Vesta.
Or more specifically,
weapon manufacturers and shit.
please, we like to call them in the business weapon foundries. Which I guess technically we could talk about the Black Armory is technically a foundry now.
They are technically no, even the 3 factions within them are also foundry as well.
But they all make the same type of weapons, though.
No, they all make the same type of weapons, but style it in ways. Same thing with Amalon and all those other fuckers. We were
So
talking
hang on,
about Amalon before
I want
we
to get a
started
tally
streaming,
of this now. So we have.
Here. How about we create a Word doc? How about we create a Word doc and then we'll put this live as I'm writing this fucking Word doc.
Pull this up right now. Pull it up right now, boy.
I am. Give me -1 second, man. I'm writing this down. Okay. So, Destiny
Weapon foundries.
2 or Destiny weapon
We're
weapon
ready for this, guys.
foundries.
We can stop Nautilus.
Okay, so number 1, we have
Amalon.
Amalon.
Yep, Amalon.
For 2, Omelet.
Hake. Hake is like the second one that
Hake.
pops into my head.
So we got Hake and Suros next. You know, when you think about it, Hake does not have any exotics.
It does not. Well,
Okay. Well, in D1, yes, there is.
I want to say,
So
yeah,
gross.
because the Steel Piercer is technically a Hake sniper rifle, as is the
Wait, Steel
Fabian
Piercer?
Strategy, which I never got.
There we go. That's what I was. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
Fabled strategy.
Fabian, boy,
Vesta's weapon of choice.
best weapon of choice. I never got it because I didn't have a
It
type.
Dude, want to go back for it?
No, it's too late, dude. I can't.
Oh yeah, your D1 is fucked anyways.
My D1, I don't even have D1 with me. My roommate has it right now, so I can't even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Okay, so what else? Hake, Suros.
Hake, Amalon. Fuck, what was the other one? We had number 4.
The Black Armory, which I guess you could kind of
No,
put
no,
in the
no.
sub.
That's
Oh,
okay.
well,
So
no, we're
Black
talking about-
Armory,
we're talking about all of them.
Armory. I'll put that as like 4.1, 4.2.
4.3, there you go.
Yeah, 4.3. Okay. Damn it, there's the 4. No, yeah, it was just 3 core ones. Hake, Amalon, and Suros, and then they started adding all the other fuckers.
And then Tex Mechanica.
Tex Mechanica.
Oh,
Yep,
Vice.
so 5. Yeah, wait. I'm in the middle of a strike at the same time, dude.
Oh.
So, Tex Mechanica. 6, Vice. Dido.
Dido. And I think that's about it.
Crux Lamar.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah. You know what's from Tits Crux Lamar, right?
I know, they made the greatest gun in Destiny ever. The Galley.
No.
Yes, they did.
The other one. Truth.
Oh, true.
You know, the
And
one
Galley.
that's the fucking javelin. The javelin.
The one that's a javelin.
Dude,
I hope we get
with
those
that gun,
accurate.
I turn my head slightly. The rocket goes up and seeks his ass out. It was horrifying to watch.
Did you ever watch that one Mario parody of Mario Kart?
No.
Where Mario starts just like killing people randomly. There's a point where you get that upgrade where you turn into the giant bullet, and he's like,
Yes.
"Oh, Luigi!" He turns into it. I'm coming for you. And he gets a black voice.
Oh no.
I'm coming for you.
I don't think I ever watched that.
Oh, dude, you gotta pull it up. It's so fucking funny. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Oh, just the way he says it. He goes through this tiny
I
high-pitched
stuck that thing, didn't I?
Italian,
Jesus.
voice.
Dude, Queensbreaker is devastating in PvE. Oh yeah, and then there we go. We also have reef-made weapon.
I don't think
And then
that
we have
counts.
City weapon.
That
It
don't
does.
count.
It does.
That does not count.
Yes,
Does
it
it?
does, dude. We're using falling weaponry. Yes, technically that is ours. Right, hold up.
Yeah, but Fallen kind of like scrapped everything together and just tried to make it work.
But it's still their foundry. Okay. So let's do this. 7 is gonna be Reefborn.
Okay, 7's
Reef
Reefborn. You gotta think about this too.
Reefborn.
Vex weapons as well.
Do we have any Vex weapons? I don't think
Vex
so.
Mythoclast is the only thing that we've developed,
yeah.
and I think the Infinity Pocket is the other one.
No, Pocket Infinity. That's technically that's Bray. That's Bray Tech.
Braytech.
9,
Yeah,
Braytech.
Jesus.
Jesus, we actually have a lot more weapon foundries than we thought we did. Damn. Then now we have Gambit. We have Gambit weaponry.
I guess that does count.
Technically,
yeah.
Yeah. So Gambit. Who are the guys who made Thunderlord Abaddon and the other one? That
Oh,
nobody
I don't
gives a
know
fuck
who
about?
made those. Let me pull that up and see, because I have
Yeah. Because I know there's a story to that actually.
the triplets.
So yeah, this is the part of the game where I'm just gonna be running through the damn lore of weaponry.
There is no mention. It just says there was dudes.
Yeah. Because it was like the story of Thunderlord is about 2 lovers. That's all I remember
Yeah,
about
two
it.
people. One artist, another a scientist.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Let's see. I'm looking at all the weapons now that we have. So yeah, we got Hake. What the fuck the duty bound is? Guiding Star. Guiding Star is an entirely different manufacturer, same as Oromon's Anvil, but like
That's like
there's
Iron
no
Lord
branding to
stuff.
this one. No, honestly.
Racist Mario.
Like
I
with
forgot
that-
about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Racist Mario.
because I'm looking at this. So the barrel of the Guiding Star looks something like the front barrel of either I kind of want to say FAL or G36, but with the hilt of like a Dragunov, you know, or just the AK style. So like I feel like I think that's just current day. I think that's just current day weaponry. Oh wait, let's see. Ether Doctor seems like it's in the shit. I forgot what it's called. It's similar to Reefborn weaponry when you really look at it. So if you like look at Ether Doctor and then look at one of the old hand cannons from D1. Remember the House of Wolves hand cannon where like you put the light on it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The one where like we put an ornament on it and it lights up.
What
It's
was
basically in
other
the
one?
same pattern as that.
Oh, put Cabal weapon on
Oh.
there too. And I guess we could
Yeah, we
technically say the weapons of sorrow. Technically?
Yes, actually.
Which
because
says
it's
like
Hive.
what, three
Sorrow.
true weapons of sorrow. Because I don't count the ones from Crota, or
So yeah, no. We have Thorn, Necrochasm, and I think Whisper. Really, when you think
Yeah,
about
those are
it.
the only true weapons of sorrow, because I don't think the ray guns technically count.
No, not really.
Maybe
Weapons of
Taken
Sorrow.
King?
Nah.
Nah.
Now, let's see. Braytech Winterwolf, Tiger Sprite. Yeah, I'm looking at all the weapons right now. Uriel's Gift. It's also Amalon. So yeah, the
Look
reason
up
we got
D1
into
too,
the
because
whole...
there might be some back there.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm just running through all of these. Yeah, and then if you look at the green weapons, they're all just basically like... I don't know, the Suros throwback looks really
We
cool.
don't talk about the green weapons. Don't even look at those.
No, but... I mean...
Those are like prototypes, pretty much. They don't really...
No, they're just ragtag weaponry, but they still look solid. No, wait, we technically do have Vex weaponry. We have the Osiris Forge.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Bam.
Okay, here. Yeah, dude. Here, I'm gonna put this away.
The Osiris Forge is technically a fucking foundry. Holy
Vex
shit.
Forge, yeah. Yep. So Vex. So should it be its own foundry or what? Or under the Vex.
Go with Osiris Foundry.
Okay, Osiris Foundry. No, it was the tablets, the prophecies. What the fuck were those called?
Prophecy Foundry.
Sure. Prophecy.
Because technically that's like Vex tech infused with human tech.
With ours.
It's like a hybrid of both.
Yeah.
And Cabal weaponry,
Yeah,
technically, because we have 2 of those now.
Yeah. So we have 2 different versions of Cabal. Trials of the Nine weaponry.
That's just space magic. That's just space. We put some sand. We took some sand and turned it into guns.
15.
Never did get a lot of those.
Anything in the other foundries, we'll also consider like if it's any faction stuff, we'll just go back to like the current base models of it. So say we're looking at the the Vanguard or Crucible weapons, they're technically based off of other designs. They're just I think so. If you look at the Service Revolver, that's just basically a basic any Destiny-based hand cannon now. Like it's
the
following a
Oxygen's
template
basically an Amalon that was just had some, I bet Vanguard was like, okay,
but then
we
if you
need
look
a
at Better
contract for a
Devils,
weapon.
yeah. But then see, Better Devils doesn't have any specific brand to it, because Better Devils is made by the tower itself. So we can technically consider the tower weapons also, or tower. We'll call them tower weapons.
God,
so that's you're
getting so specific with this. I was just looking at the basic foundries that like you would know. That's its own thing.
But dude, like I want to analyze all this different shit about the different weapons. It's so cool.
Sure, it is cool. Do I feel like Bungie kind of reuses designs? Yes.
Yep. Oh, look. Amalon still does it. The Imset HC4, it's a Amalon hand cannon and uses the HC on there. And the Ikelos HCV 1.0.1. See? So they do use that nomenclature for like any.
Maybe Braytech was
Braytech
sort
does
of.
it anyways.
No, Braytech
then...
was like maybe that was sort of a. I don't know.
And then here, there's the Helios HC1 in the white category. We have Lamia HC2 in the blue category. And then we have Imset HC4. But then look at Shattered Peace. It's also a hand cannon. But then if you look at the frame of it, it really moves everything on it. Whereas HC4 has a fully enclosed capsule. This is where we started this whole conversation. If you look at the muzzle loader, or not the muzzle loader, the barrel of it, I don't know, it's just completely encased right there.
You see that also in the Helios and Lamia too.
Yeah, let's go to the scout rifles.
Encased.
Yeah,
I think that technically makes
Helios?
the Shattered Piece an HC3, technically?
Which one?
The Shattered Piece.
Yeah. It looks like an
if you
HC3 model.
Because I don't see any other HC3s, so it's possible that HC3 is a stripped down version of it. So
Yeah.
Looking
One
at like
is just like an HC1 is just kind of like more kind of. This one's, you can tell there's a lot of wear and tear on it. So it's a prototype model on that. HC2, a little bit more refined. If you take a look at that, yeah, a little bit more refined, has some more patterns. Rifling is still the same. And I'm looking way into this. HC2 looks like it's the primary used model. And then, if you look at IMSET, IMSET's like the finalized version. Reliable but tough. I don't know.
could be
I'm really
either.
overanalyzing that.
You probably are. I think the shattered piece might have just been a creative decision to be like, oh, we'll just, maybe it was more. Think about it like where I like to compare the M16 and the AK-47. Both automatic weapons. Both are, basic. They're your standard military issued weapons. The only difference is one is a lot more effective, but needs to be like needs maintenance on it like every 5 minutes, which is the M16. Very reliable weapon, but needs a considerable amount of maintenance to keep it going. Otherwise, you get, bullet firing rate, drops. You get gunk and stuff. So rounds don't chamber, like they're supposed to. And then you have the AK-47, which is a very bare bones kind of weapon. Very basic, very stripped down, not very specialized, but it does not require as much maintenance. So it's kind of a trade-off where you have a really, you have a very effective weapon, but it requires a lot of maintenance. But you also have or alternatively, you have a weapon that requires low maintenance, doesn't need to be taken care of as much, but also sort of is sacrificed effectiveness. I guarantee, and that's usually why AKs have bigger bullets than M16s, because they need to compensate. Because if they miss, they're gonna miss, but they want to make sure if they hit you, you're dead.
Yeah, where like one's more precise, but it's high quality, so it needs higher responsibility. The other one is high output, but low quality. Interesting. So yeah, you can say the HC4, the MSET is more of the M16, whereas the Shattered Piece is more of the AK design. And we can also look at that in the Scout Rifles, which started this whole discussion. Here, let me see, where the hell is it? Oh yeah. So if we look at the Vacuna SR4, very neat. Wow, that is actually really well designed.
Which one are you
Let's
looking
just take a
at?
quick second. The Scout Rifle.
Which one?
The Vacuna. Vacuna
Oh,
SR4.
there it is. I see it. See, that
Yeah.
and the 765 share an almost like
Identical.
identical design. So we can. I think it's safe to assume that the Vacuna and the 765 are basically the same type of scout rifle, an SR4.
Yeah. But then if we look at the Oxygen now,
Which
what's
is an
the difference
SR3.
here? But what does it have that's different? You can see the longer barrel, shorter mag size.
Oh God, where is it? I'm missing it. There it is.
So the bottom
It's in
corner.
back. Yep, I went up a page. See, yes, this is more typical of like, yeah, definitely a longer barrel.
See, the way I think it is like an SR3 is more reliable in terms of its long-range combat, like how the M16 was initially, right? It's basically more like of a bigger rifle,
Right.
whereas the M4
Yeah,
is a more
technically,
compact
yeah.
version of it, right?
It's like a carbine.
And M4 is smaller. Yeah, M4 is a carbine. So I
Yep.
think if you really look at it, SR3 is a lot more of like the M16, while
The
the 765
SR4s.
and SR4, they're more, they're still like mid to long range, but it
They're
still has like that mid-range.
shorter. They're mid to short
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Whereas
with that
if you
in
look
mind,
at like the Eternal Blazon,
this I think is a version. It's an SR4 or maybe. Well, hang on. Let me look at
it's
it.
an SR. Yeah, it's a 4.
It's a 4,
It's a
but
4
it's a 4
stripped
that's been stripped down for I guarantee you a lighter weight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then also like, but it's gonna be but then like the heat expansion. Shit, I can't really think about it right now.
You're
You know what I'm
talking
talking about, like the
the
heat,
barrel when it heats
or-
up,
yeah, or the gas
the
that's
heat
released.
exchange.
You know. Yeah, exactly. But then, this is what started the whole thing, though. If you look at the banana SR4, right? Oh no, it's still a 3. No, this. Yeah, it's a 4 stripped down. There we
That's
go.
a 4
That's a better
strip down.
example.
So yeah, basically that the Pallades and the Eternal Blazon are just stripped down SR4s.
Yeah.
This actually is really
Now-
cool. I can't. This is actually really interesting. I never made that correlation.
Right? And then let's see what other weapons can we do this with, in terms of just like the weapon designs.
Look at the auto rifles.
Whereas, no. Let's also go to let's compare this to Suros now, in terms of their rifle designs. Or do you just want
Okay,
to stick
so-
with Amalon for today?
No. Let's compare. Let's compare other. Let's stick with scout rifles for the time being right now, and just compare
All right,
different types of Suros scout rifles.
for sure. Weapons of Destiny. Weapons of
So-
Destiny. Amalon.
So right now you have the Tango 45 and the where is it? And the Tone Patrol, which
Dude,
I
we
believe
can-
are both.
How about every episode?
Scout
How about
rifles.
every episode we just do like one specific archetype?
Sure.
So let's
well,
just stick with
that's
scout
not
rifles
enough
today, though.
material, bro.
No.
all
And
of
then we
them?
can go to like armor. Yeah, so all manufacturers, all their designs by comparison cross section.
Okay.
And then just like so today,
That's
how about
oh!
just scout rifles?
I found another one too. The Metronome is technically a Suros scout rifle too. That's a 52.
No, that's Suros. Yeah, it is Suros.
That is
yeah,
Suros. Yeah, I just looked at it.
But Suros.
And then
see, that's the thing.
technically,
Okay.
the Adverse Possession is a Suros scout rifle. It is a New Monarchy. It's a New Monarchy. Like, I bet it was like contracted out as a weapon.
Mhm.
But
Wait, which one?
wow, that
For who?
if
Adverse
you,
possession.
Yeah, Possession
Yeah.
9.
And that but now the 9 is just a title on it. You know, like King Louis III.
That
so
makes me
this
wonder
is maybe
though.
like the 9th iteration then.
Well, hang on.
What the
'Cause
hell?
if you compare the Tango, the 50, let's see. You got the Metronome 52 and then the Tango 45. If I'm basing it off of old Japanese numbering, which the numbers were usually based off of like the years they were manufactured. Actually, the 45 looks similar to the Possession 9. If you
Oh,
look at
really?
the barrel. Oh, that might
Okay,
be a-
here. Let's look at my Yeah, if you want, you could watch my stream so that way I could like compare it. Okay, so I'm looking at the 9. All right, Profession 9. So now, what are we talking about with the barrel here? Explain it to
So
me.
if you look at the barrel, and I think this is a
Mhm.
known thing for all scout rifles that Suros makes. Notice how there's a lot of like vents on the end of
Holes?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So they basically have suppressors, right?
I believe so, or heat exchangers that allow the barrel to cool off.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Suros weapons have that same kind of design, even the Metronome 52. So it may be subtle
Mhm.
changes, like alterations and stuff, because I want to 15,
Wait,
16.
where? Metronome 52?
Yeah,
Where's the metronome? Oh, there
second
it is. I see
page.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, second page.
they all
Now
have a
metronome
relative.
52.
They all relatively
Now,
have
the difference
same.
I'm seeing here is that the 52 looks like it's got a more, I don't know, tactical, kind of more, I don't know how to describe their barrel. It's not as shiny, you know. It's more practical than it is show-off-ish.
Well, I'm looking at.
That's what
I'm trying to
the
figure
Suros
out.
designs.
The
I don't know.
oh, hang on. I think I
As-
found something. The 52 looks like the
So-
back end of the stock is more exposed than
Hmm.
the 45. I could be wrong.
Yeah, let's look at the Tango 45,
Nope.
and then we'll have the
Same.
Black Armory version of this also.
Same thing. So it could be just the fact that there's just minor alterations to each weapon.
Yeah, I feel like Suros. Okay, if I had to describe Suros versus Amalon so far, Amalon. No, Soros is more like F1 race cars, you know, with their sleek design, more Ferrari-ish, European style, you know?
Right. Amalon reminds
Right?
me a
And
lot
then
of like Japanese.
yeah, the Japanese style like tuner cars where it's like it's ragtag but it's still effective and you know it works. Tone Patrol. Can't really make any comparisons with that. Cuz like the metronome, it just from its from a shot it looks like it's a thicker body. So this
It
is
could
more
be
like a
that the
heavier
Adverse has
scout
a
rifle.
thicker body than its cousins. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like it has a thicker.
Yeah, cuz if you look at metronome like right before the holy barrel essentially, right after the grip, it has a very pistol-like design. Like it looks like
Yeah,
one of my Nerf guns now that I'm looking
it
at
looks
it.
boxier.
So if
Yeah.
you yeah, if you take off the stock and you remove that barrel, it actually looks like a pistol. This one's a very pistol-like in design. Interesting.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'm trying to compare like all the scout rifles now to like see if I could pick out any different sort of design. Well, I want to. Yeah, I mean, looks like the 45 has
Now,
a
if
much
you look at
smaller design than the 52.
whereas if you look at Tone Patrol, now the pistol's one bigger piece also with an extended barrel. So if you remove the giant suppressor basically and you remove the stock of it, it looks like it's a long-barreled pistol.
That's what I was thinking of. They're called flash suppressors. That's what I was thinking of.
Flash suppressor, yes. I don't know, but then when you look at Hockey's gear would be a little bit.
Hockeys, I think, are the coolest design because they have a very 21st century vibe to them.
Oh yeah.
The first one you
I mean,
come
like,
across
technically-
is the Frontier Justice, technically.
Oh yeah. Should we transition this into our hockey portion of this? No, wait. Hold on a second. There is one more contender. Oh, never mind. That's hockey. Hockey has two different styles of weaponry here.
Technically, the Sonata
is very
49
interesting.
is another Tone Patrol. But
Which one? Oh,
the
49?
go to the third page, the Sonata 45. Which
Yeah.
doesn't really seem to look that much different from its cousins.
Yeah, so the 48, let's see. You know, I can also compare this to, like, jet fighters. Like, I feel like I'm looking through the Ace Combat Bird roster right now.
You're telling me, dude. Well, that's why I was like equating it. Like maybe the numbers are the years these things were built in, or made.
Maybe.
It's 45.
Maybe the order of
48,
it?
52. Well, of course the order.
Oh, God. And then we're gonna have to deal with Viced afterwards. Hey, wait. Okay, look at the Trax Lysis 3. Or Trax Lysis 2. It's the last page. See, this is I think this is like one of the Vanguard styled ones. Because I had a rifle like this back in Destiny 1. I called it the paintball gun. But then it was modeled into the Osiris gear, or Trials of Osiris gear too.
That's a D1 design, honestly. They've always had those
It
designs
is.
like that, yeah. I can't believe they never
Yeah.
brought them back.
Right? Those were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, let's figure out.
Technically,
scout rifles
actually,
first.
I just thought about this too. If look at the
Hmm.
Tango 45 XK,
Wait, oh yeah, the Black Armory version.
the Black
Tango
Armory
45.
version. Does that look?
Okay.
That
So
looks.
now, whoa,
Yeah.
that is way futuristic. This is way future
That's
tech
like you
with
took
just,
you
like,
took the 45 and you added like laser sights on it. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So this is like if I had to say, I'd compare this to like the USP 45 from Metal Gear Solid, or just like, you know, the SOCOM, is this called, the pistol?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Well, it's like it's like the M4 is the you know the Spec Ops version of a you know an M16.
Yeah. Yeah, technically there are no carbines in the scout rifle section. I think that would all be under.
I think you could technically count like some of Amalon's weapons as scout rifles. I mean, as like Well, technically a carbine's meant to be
No.
used as a single shot, as a semi-automatic, like long-range
Exactly.
weapon. It's not meant to be.
But you would think
Although,
it'd be something
actually, hang on,
more of a
back
shorter
up.
barrel.
Look at the Frontier Justice.
Yeah.
That might be
Yeah, that's the closest. This is the closest I could see as a carbine.
That looks like a carbine. It's definitely a bullpup, which is Hake's very,
I love.
you know, Hake is very known for using modern 21st century technology to build their weapons.
Yeah.
Or designs,
what's
I
that?
guess, technically.
Yeah, Hake, the Frontier Justice looks like it's made for close quarter combat.
That is definitely a carbine scout rifle. I don't know how effective that would be, but it's got. What's the fire rate on that look like? Because if it's a higher fire rate,
Shall we go to the EDZ and test out half of these weapons?
well, half of these we can't even pull out. Because
You can't pull out.
no, but like you can't even pull half of these out. Honestly, I guess we could. There's a couple we could pull. Braytech, technically we could pull out because that's its own thing, right?
Yeah, anything that doesn't have
everything prior to
to Forsaken.
Yeah, actually, hang on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the tower and just dump all my non-scout rifle guns into the vault. This is gonna be great.
Yes. Oh my god. And then hand cannons are gonna be my special day.
We should have gone down the roster and done auto rifles first, then just kept going down the roster.
Yeah.
If we were smart about it.
Yeah, but are we?
I think after this we go to auto rifles and then just go down the list as normal.
Yeah.
Because I think hand cannons is technically like 4th, so you'll get your wish.
Yes, hand cannons is 4th. Yes, and then we'll go into the special weapons and the heavy weapons.
I don't think any of them make. I don't think any of them make any good. At least Amalon doesn't.
Amalon doesn't have any damn swords.
They don't have swords or fucking rocket launchers. As cool as that would fucking be.
Dude, you would think they would. At least they have grenade launchers. But who gives a fuck about grenade launchers? Edge transit. That is garbage. Yeah. I like how triumphant the music is right now.
I'm heading to the tower right now and just dumping all of my weapons. This is gonna be great. And I technically did get the Night Watch from what's his name? From the the Reckoning. Thank God, I freaking remembered it.
Ooh, sniper rifles are gonna be fun though. Oh, I can't wait to do sniper rifles. Yeah, we got a lot ahead of us. All right, grab your snacks and strap on in. Ooh, we're gonna have some fun
do some field testing with this stuff. We're actually field testing weapons that I'm sure people have already field tested.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we should have done that. We should have thought about this before. We have to do this now every time.
Yeah, dude. Fucking hell. And then every time we can get a guest to join us, they'll be the ones testing their weapon of specialty. So let's start doing this again every Saturday. March
if you're gonna be
rough
on.
month. No, I'll be on around this time. Want to make this weekly instead?
I can't guarantee I'll be on every week.
No, just Saturday nights. Depending.
I think this summer I'm pretty much opened, actually, honestly, because I have no more drills for the rest of this summer because I've already done them.
There we go. Yes, for those of you who are new to this show, my buddy here, Ballistic, is former military, so we have that insight into the weaponry.
Technically, I'm still current military, but reserves. But let's not
potato.
Let's not stand on ceremony here. What the fuck does that even mean?
No fucking clue. Anyways, back to business. So down the line, we're going to cross-reference all these different manufacturers and see what we can find out of all of them. So Frontier Justice, going back to that. It reminds me of that one... You've seen Iron Man 2, right? That's the one where the hammer was in it?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, it was that Belgian bullpup weapon, FN2... It's not the FN2000, is it? Because I'm going back to my Call of Duty days also.
I would have no idea. I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea, bro.
Alright,
Okay.
to the Google. Google
To
FBI,
the
if you're listening to
Google.
this, man. FBI, I know you're listening. So this is just research for the video games. That's all.
FBI, open up.
Shoot.
I am cleaning
It's
up.
Belgian. Belgian bullpup rifle. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do this in incognito tab.
Jesus Christ. You know, I look up weapons
Hey,
all
man.
the time, and nobody's knocked on my door yet.
I don't know. I'm paranoid as hell. Belgian bullpup.
Okay, let's see. What am I
It's the
looking
FN
for?
2000. Yeah, so ballistic. If you search it up, it's a very stubby design, and I could see it. It's like, if you look at the FN 2000, FNF 2000, it has that bullpup design, almost similar to like a P90, where it's got the double pistol grip, right? And then it's got the extended butt stock, but this one's got like a bit of a longer barrel by comparison. Should I send you a photo of what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not looking it up right now. I'm looking through my vault.
Okay. Anyways,
I barely
my nerdy
have
ass is
any
just gonna keep
fucking
jumping on
scout
shit.
rifles. Holy shit! Should we get the fucking? No, we're just doing weapon foundries. I'm not gonna get the vouchsafe out because that's its own fucking thing. We don't really have anything to compare that to.
Wait, which one's the vouchsafe?
It's the Dreaming City one, but there's only one kind of that. There's only one scout rifle for that area, and it's same thing for like the wrong
Yeah.
side of right and like all these other ones. They're not, you know.
But we can still talk about their designs. and shit.
True. There's
And then
the
also
there's
I
that
have
scout rifle.
I mean, closest comparison we could have is to the no, Transfiguration is something else entirely.
Okay.
Transfiguration looks a lot like what's that Trials weapon? The End.
Okay, so okay, now I'm just gonna start getting things out of my collection. God, this is gonna be a fucking waste of fucking
Ammo in time? Yes.
no, it's gonna be a waste of fucking legendary shards. Because we're gonna buy all
You
these
right.
fucking things and then I got a Nameless Midnight too. I do have a Nameless
Oh my god,
Midnight.
and don't get me started on the exotics too. We still have the exotic scout rifles as well.
Ah! Do we need to
Or shall we
pull
save
these?
those for another day?
We should save exotics for its own sort of thing. We're
Oh.
doing legendaries right now. Exotics
Yeah.
are in their own category, so I think we should separate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I have an idea. And then also,
Mr.
also,
Krabs, I have an
also,
idea.
also, Mita. Mita's a foundry.
Oh yeah, they have two weapons.
Yeah.
but that is technically a foundry.
16. Mita.
Oh my
then who
fucking
the fuck made
god!
the,
Why are we pulling these out?
Crux-
This is so dumb.
17. Do
Technically,
you want to pull them out?
I kind of. Hawkeye
Crux
technically
Lamar,
has
that
two
was
different
another
designs for scout rifles. I just came to realize.
What? Hockey? Yeah, they do.
Hawk has two different designs.
That's why they're dicks. Yep.
Garden
Oh,
Prodigy,
dude,
the
don't
Dream.
forget Coldheart. And Coldheart is also a Amalan design. Don't forget that.
That's a trace rifle, though. That's its own thing.
That's its own category, but we'll cover it during auto rifles.
Do they even
just
have
for
trace?
you.
No, they don't even have a category of trace rifles in the collections. That's how fucking
Not
specific.
yet.
That's how
Destiny
exotic
3.
it is. It's. Jesus.
Alright. Oh, I can do. Oh, dude, for Vex, we have the World Line 0.
That's a sword, though.
That's a s- Yes. Armor is gonna be a very tricky one. We could just talk about the designs of it.
We're not
but-
doing armor. We're not doing fucking armor. That'll take for fucking ever.
Yeah.
That'll take forever, bro.
Yeah, because I could be cross-referencing all the Iron Lord stuff there.
I'm
I
just
love
I
cross-referencing
don't
those.
think I want to do any of. I don't think I want to pull any of this shit out. Honestly, I don't know why,
Nah.
but
Just
I
whatever
don't
you have.
I only have
Just take
so
out
many
whatever you
scout
have.
rifles in my vault, and I don't want to pull out. I don't want to waste legendary shards on stuff I'm just
You don't
gonna
want to pull
fucking.
out. Okay.
I don't want to pull out. I really don't want to pull out,
You don't
bro.
want to pull out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the tower. You can join me.
I'm already at the tower, bro.
Oops. Okay, so who are the three foundries of Black Armory? The three families. There's the French house.
Oh, hang on.
What is
I
it?
gotta go. I have to go to the exotics to figure that out. Hang on.
Le Monarque.
Hang on. So this is Izanagi's Burden, which was made by...
Izanagi.
No, I think that was the Izanami house, is the one.
House Izanami? Yeah, the Izanami Forge. Okay.
And then...
Oh, basically the forges are each family. So we technically have 4 forges.
But Burgundian's not its own thing. Burgundian's like...
That's true. That's the newest one, technically. Or it's the first one, the prototype.
Was it a prototype?
Was it the prototype or the last one?
I don't know. They don't have a gun, so it really doesn't matter.
So, yeah, then there's Volunder.
Volunder's one, and then... Volunder, I'm pretty sure, made the Jotun. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep. That's why Jotun can drop from there.
Well, technically
And
these things can
Gofanin.
drop. And Gofanin was Le Monarch. The
Yeah.
Monarch.
Exactly. As in the butterfly.
As in the
Holy-
butterfly. Which is why there's a butterfly on it.
That's why it's so fucking on the nose. Anyways, while I'm in transition, let's go back to looking at the scout rifles. So Hake has 2 different designs. Back to ballistic. Dun 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 dun. All spotlights
Yeah,
on you,
so-
ballistic.
So basically what we're looking at here, if we take a look at the
Let's compare Good Counsel and Song of Justice.
I was gonna say that's
Basically,
what I
Good
was
Counsel
getting
is
to.
Frontier Justice. Yes.
You gonna let
Floor
me
is
talk?
yours.
You gonna let me talk?
Yes.
So what we're looking at here basically is with the Good Counsel, we have a scout rifle that is designed primarily as a close quarters combat scout rifle,
That's why it
While-
has hip fire on it. Funny enough.
which is why it has hip fire on it. And with the Song of Justice, we're looking at a more long-ranged scout rifle designed for sort of a semi-sniper position, which is actually why you see the suppressor. And if you look closely at the stock, that is a collapsible.
Collapsible. Wait.
Yeah.
My game is slow in loading. 'Cause I'm streaming straight off my Xbox. And then I'm watching that stream back. Okay, back to Song of Justice. Go.
I was just saying, if you
Suppressor.
look at it closely, it's a much longer range scout rifle designed for if you look at the range stat on that thing, it's like all the way up.
It's nuts.
It's nuts. They have basically the same.
It's loading.
Jesus Christ.
I know. This is the downside of having a regular one. No, sorry to kind of derail us. Okay, yeah. So would you say this is more of a DMR?
Yes, definitely. This is
And
more
for-
of a marksman
for us civilians,
rifle.
So for us civilians, designated marksman rifle, DMR. Yep.
Dude, we're going off of
I like the
Destiny lingo.
flames.
I think people will get it.
True, but whoever's outside looking in, I don't know.
And also, another little contender for an interesting design, if you look at the Telemachus C, which was also designed by Hake, but adopted into the Breakcorp weaponry armories,
Yeah. Yeah.
armories, whatever. This actually has a flash suppressor on it.
Oh, does it now?
If you look at the end of the barrel, if you compare
yes,
that to the
yes, it does.
Yep, and also a laser sight on the side. It's kind of a
Very
shame we can't
tactical.
move these things around, so we can't look on either
Right.
side.
Yeah. So yeah, you can
But-
see very tactical, very practical, very military, modern day
Probably,
military. aspects
probably
of
for
ours.
security forces, if I had to guess.
You're right, and if you notice, all Hake are aggressive frames. So this could be police force or crowd control.
Probably that's the same thing. Police
I don't
forces
know, I don't
engage in
call-
crowd control. That's why they have a specific team called the riot squads.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. That was what I was differing between.
Which are integrated
Or
into the
private
police
military.
force.
Maybe even private
Or
military.
private
too.
military, or mercenaries. Yeah, you're right.
You could definitely see that. Because, like, it's got the military type design to it, and then, of course, like, just looking at that muzzle brake, it looks like a Barrett 50 cal.
Now here's the interesting thing about that. If you look at the Niflheim, which is right next to it, very different design.
Hold on
Very
a second.
different.
Loading screens. Yes. Nilfheim Frost. This one I have actually wanted to try on the field. is precision based. But
Now,
it's
here's the interesting thing about that. Both weapons are available at the Braytech facility on Mars, which begs the question: was Hake selling weaponry, selling their own weaponry to Braytech in order to, as sort of
Yes,
a
how do you think they... Dude, how do you think they
surplus
got
weapon?
guns on Mars? How do you think they put
No,
guns on Mars, man?
Well, that makes
The
sense.
very first cutscene in Destiny, the 3 cosmonauts had Hake weaponry.
Yep.
Does this conspiracy go further? More at 9.
Find more. No, what the fuck was that old TV show? Oh fuck! I gotta look. It's
Unsolved
Unsolved
Mysteries.
Mysteries. Yeah. Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, find out
In
who gives a
Destiny.
shit about Bigfoot. Update. Turns out nobody gives a fuck. So fuck off.
This is gonna be a great ass episode. I don't think I even have to edit this one, honestly. I'm just gonna send this thing raw.
Oh, Tourette's
raw
guy. I gotta
file.
look it up now. Oh man. Bigfoot.
Anyways.
So it
Anyways,
could have
but
been
if
that
you
the
look at
Niflheim was
Braytech
actually.
design-
Think about this.
Yeah.
Maybe the Niflheim was an experimental weapon that Braytech was developing on its own, and due to that was in much shorter supply than what Hake was providing with them. So it could have been that Hake was contracted out by Braytech to design a weapon based on one of their earlier designs, most likely the same design that came from the Frontier Justice, and then, they added adjustments as needed for Braytech's usage, which is where we get the Telemachus.
I'm looking at their thumbnails directly. Now if you look at Niflheim Frost, don't forget Bray was the corporation that started all of this shit. Really.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see how, if you just look at the thumbnails, you can see how Telemachus has that rough design, but then the Niflheim Frost has a more refined, cleaner, smaller version, more compact, less weighty. And Braytech did also do some sort of security work. Cade. Thank you, Cade.
Which could have been, and the Niflheim's design could have been a response to the Telemachus, as maybe, the Telemachus was not standing the test of time like Braytech initially thought. So they're like, okay, we'll take those designs and then just refine and streamline it. Like, in doing so, if you compare the Niflheim, look at the rounds per minute and the magazine size. Now, as the
Okay, rounds
Telemachus
per
has
minute.
150 for the Telemachus, 180 for the Niflheim, and 13 rounds in the mag versus 18 on the Niflheim. So you could see there was possibly some reaction to the Telemachus being used by Braytech. They may have started developing their own weaponry in order to compensate for the shortcomings of Hake's weapon designs.
Interesting. But that's just a theory.
That's just a
Destiny
theory.
No, hell no.
A
I'm not gonna
Destiny
get copyrighted for that
theory.
guy.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
too late.
I hear that I hear that all the time.
True. True. I don't know. Copyright laws all over the world are being really weird. In all honesty. Technicalities, who really cares, honestly? Now, to kind of bulldoze this conversation and streamline it back, now if you look at the Niflheim Frost, it's more bare bones now, compared to Nameless Midnight, The Dream, and Does Not Compute.
Oh, we're talking about Nameless
Same
and Does Not
thumb ring.
Compute? And technically
Yeah,
the
if you
guiding
look at that.
sight is the same design.
Yeah.
Albeit
Now,
the
Iron Lords, in terms of time, yeah, came first. And Talons of the Eagle. Let's also look at Talons of the Eagle, since it's kind of in the same category
Really? Where the
of
fuck's
Dark
that?
Age technology. So now let's
Oh.
go to the age of Dark Age tech. How about that?
I don't think Talons really counts. It's not the same design.
No,
It's
no.
its own little unique design.
Maybe it's a
It's-
new, like the new version of the old.
Or maybe it was just
Technically-
maybe it was just the Iron Moors were fucking around in the Dark Age and were like, we need a gun. This looks cool. Got a shit
No,
ton
maybe
of
it's the
rust on it.
Warlord's weaponry. What
It
if it's the
could've been.
Warlord's weaponry? Because it's very rough, whereas you see Iron Lords is very refined in their designs.
And
They're very
green.
knight-like.
Lot of green.
Yes. Talons of the Eagle, however, has a more rusted out design. Something nasty. Something more.
Why did you
Hence
say
why-
that? Why did you say it that way, dude?
I'm going into the darker side. Now we touch upon the darkness.
Okay, and at this point, it was at this point that I decided to leave this conversation. Because he was looking
I'm trying to
way
go
too
from a
into
more
this
villain
shit.
voice. I don't know, dude. Just like, this is like some awesome conspiracy theory about the game. It's like
Well-
starting to tie all these different red knots and stuff, you know?
Well, going back to the does not compute guiding sight and the midnight, we can actually see that all these different weapons have the same exact design, albeit with some slight modifications.
Yeah.
Especially,
Whereas, let's see. If you look at the Nameless Midnight, just from the thumbnail, you could and comparing it to Does Not Compute, you see Nameless Midnight has all the screws accessible to them, right? Just to open it up and like, yeah.
Wait,
And
what?
Does Not Compute has a look at the Nameless Midnight's thumbnail from the top.
right.
Look at how many like rivets are there, and then look at how many rivets are in Does Not Compute.
You're looking at the
Nameless
What
Midnight?
the fuck? Rivets mean nothing on a weapon. I was looking at the rounds per minute and the magazine size.
No. This is really cool in terms of design and aesthetic. See, if you look at the design of Nameless Midnight's thumbnail, it's very like lots. So the lots of screws means you'll have to get in there nitty gritty, whereas Does Not Compute is a crucible weapon, and is more sporty in its design. See where I'm getting at now?
I actually looked up both on the details screen. They have the same exact amount of screws.
But their thumbnails say differently.
But the thumbnails. It's a thumbnail. It's meant to be changed.
Okay, fine. We'll look at the grips then. Let's look at the grips.
I
So I'm
think
looking
it's
at
the
Does
same
Not
grips.
Compute right now.
I want to say it's the same grip for each of these. I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but I could be wrong.
But okay, so now I'm looking at Nameless Midnight by comparison.
I'm looking at does not compute.
Okay then. It's just a more sporty rifle as a whole. This thing looks like it's a very sporty rifle.
Well, I think these rifles were designed as sort of to be like the typical scout rifle, long range. Well, not really that long, honestly. I think the Hake was actually built making better scout rifles than the Tower was. But at the same time, Hake had a lot more material to deal with, being all, back in the Golden Age and all that. Whereas the Tower really doesn't have the materials to be doing that. Although the Iron Lords apparently were able to come up with something that was halfway decent. The guiding sights actually
Okay, so
got
what
pretty good
weapons
range.
exactly are we going to be testing here?
Are we
This could be
testing these
painful to me,
weapons,
but
or
I'm
are
gonna take
we?
it. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Here, I'll let you know what I have. This hurts me so much to put all my hand cannons away, but I must for science and for lore.
I've got the Nameless
Feels so
Midnight
dirty.
already, so if you want to get the does not compute and the
Bitch.
guiding star.
Okay,
I
hold
don't
up,
want to
hold up.
waste all these fucking. I don't want to waste all these
No,
fucking
no.
legendary
I'm
shards.
pulling the shit from. No, don't pull anything. I'll pull from the vault. Okay. So
Oh.
what shall we look at? Guiding sight.
Guiding sight.
Okay.
Does not compute.
Nameless Midnight.
You're gonna have to. I've already got the nameless.
Oh well, too late. I grabbed it again.
All right, whatever.
Nameless Midnight. Oh shit! I do not have a. I have the Black Armory Age does not compute. Same principle though. 150 rounds per minute is what we're looking at here.
Really? Black Armory has its own? Did I miss that? Must have missed that.
Yes, there's a Black Armory version of not like as in like era of collection.
You mean the Forsaken version?
Yes, the Forsaken version. Would that be
you
okay
never-
for this test?
Do you have? I mean, yeah, it's the same gun pretty much. It just has random rolls.
Yeah. Fuck the random rolls and just look
Which
at
the
design
random
and
rolls
stuff.
don't
Cool.
even dictate, honestly. I
Yeah.
already have no feelings. I don't have the Tango 45. Do you?
Tango 45, which version?
The Black Armory version, the XK.
No, I deleted it.
See, it wasn't that important.
Mm-mm.
Is that any different from the?
I have Talons of the Eagle.
I have that too. I think I have that.
That's yeah, and then everything after that is all viced weaponry. Oh, I have the Pleiades Corrector.
Do you? Well, I could get those guns too.
Yeah. No, no,
The
but I have them
Eternal.
immediately in my vault.
Oh, okay, yeah. I want to say I can
Should I
get the
grab that?
Braytech too.
Oh, you know what? How about the distant relation? Actually, no, I think I have that in my... No, I do not, actually. Okay, let's do...
I got the distant relation.
Who the fuck
Kinda
doesn't have
sucks.
a distant relation?
It kind of sucks that we can't, but like, get those weapons out. We actually have to earn them. Why would you put them in the collections then, Bungie? If we can't
Or
access
should I grab
them.
the... No. Should I... No, the RWP Mark II should not count. That's
What is
technically an
that?
exotic.
Which one's that?
Yep. Polaris Lance. I do have the Tango 45.
Do you?
I have the Black Armory Tango 45, yeah, XK.
Yeah, grab that.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, let's just get them. Let's get the Braytech one too. Really doesn't matter. I actually want to get that now. Do I already have that in my vault? God, I hope I do. I probably don't because I'm an idiot and didn't keep it.
Is... I told you to keep your guns, man.
Well,
Now look what
I
we're
was
doing.
running out of space in my fucking vault.
I only kept what was important, which was god rolls, and
Yeah,
one of every
really.
weapon.
No, but I knew we were gonna do stuff like this
No.
in the eventful future, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep these, just in case.
No, Ballistic, pull up my stream right now, and you'll see how many copies of guns I have.
I can guarantee you, I'm pretty sure. Knowing you, there's a shitload of them.
I have
I'm gonna
4 parcels of Stardust, 3 dreaded four.
How the fuck do you get parcels of
bygones.
Stardust? I've played Gambit so many goddamn times and never gotten that fucking gun.
Pure ass RNG.
I
Pure
guess.
RNG right there.
Jesus.
I have 3 Talons of the Eagle, 4 bygones. No, 4 go figures. Technically 5, technically 6. I have 3 bites of the fox, 3 Simral's daggers.
The
Jeez.
same fucking thing?
So many hand cannons.
That is the same
Yes.
goddamn thing. What the fuck?
Which one? Which one?
The Black Scorpion. It's the same. It's
Black
the same
Scorpion.
gun, just one Forsaken version and one regular version.
Yep.
One from
I
vanilla
have-
D2.
I have 3 versions
contingency
of
plan.
Trust, 3 versions of Vouchsafe, 3 versions of Twilight Oath. 3 versions of Warden's Law. Really? Huh.
Jesus.
3... I have 3 of Right Sides of Wrongs, 3 Death by Scorn, 3 Subtle Calamities, 4 Translation Theories, 4 Claws of the Wolf,
Like how the
3
Braytech
Breaths
doesn't
of
even
the
have like an
Dragon.
upgrade option. It just exists.
and 3 Bad Omens.
Jesus. All right, grab the rest. Grab the rest of those and.
Alright, I got all the
Well,
Scout Rifles.
All right, I got all mine. So.
Well, I have all the ones that matter.
Right.
How long are we gonna make this stream again? You know, fuck it, let's make this a 2-hour stream. Why not?
You're the one who's the one that
And-
wanted to do this.
Yes. So we're gonna go do some test rifling now.
I love it. I love experimenting. All right, send me an
Actually-
invite.
Actually, wait. You know what? At this point, I might as well grab Vice Weaponry. Because fuck it.
I got a Black Scorpion already, so.
Well, I'm gonna grab
Get
all
the-
my Vice Weaponry.
If you can get the contingency, would probably be a good idea. Contingency
I
plan.
probably do have it.
You can get
That's
it.
the,
I mean, that's Dead Orbit.
Dead Orbit?
Get
Of course I'm gonna
that.
have Dead Orbit shit, dude. Why wouldn't I
Yeah,
have
I
Dead
know,
Orbit
Mr.
shit?
Edgelord over here.
Yes, facts. Facts on
Okay, hang on.
stacks.
So there's.
I might as well
there's the
take
Black
Vouchsafe as
Scorpion.
well.
I already have it, so.
Just- Oh, fuck it. Should I get the cut and run? Might as well get the cut and run and the other one. That doesn't matter. The
Wait.
Forsaken ones that didn't matter.
Oh God, I don't even know. Is there another one? Is there another? Yeah, the wrong side of right. I forgot about that. It's a kinetic one. I forgot that they split
Oh,
them up.
really?
Yeah, it's the same
Wait,
thing.
wait,
It's
which
the
one?
same gun.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Just
get
in
that.
different colors,
Different
basically.
color palette.
That's it. That's
You have
about
Frostmire's Hex.
it. Ooh. I'm gonna get Haunted Earth because I love that gun and I must use it.
Which one's Haunted Earth?
That-
Oh
Dead
yeah,
Orbit,
that
basically
one.
called to serve.
That's the
Dude.
No, and that's another thing we can talk about. The Call to Serve and the Haunted Earth are technically like their farm weaponry.
They're their own thing. Yeah, they are their own forge. They're their own foundry, technically. I want to call that foundry the civilian foundry, or
The
the
civilian the outskirts foundry.
Outskirts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're kind of like bandit weapons, essentially.
Pretty much.
Well, modern
Very
day
basic
bandit
in
weapon.
design. Very old school. Even more old school than I think Hawkeye.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to start talking about the hand cannons and shit. I'm gonna
You're
have
gonna be
a
having a.
field day
I'm
with
gonna
that.
let you. I'm just not even gonna show up. You just talk about it.
I have one. Frostmire's Hex.
I
That's
just said
another
you
advice
have
we
that
need to
one.
take.
I just asked if you
Yes.
had that. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's basically a
I didn't
freaking. That's a Iron Banner version of Vice weaponry.
All right. Let me change to my current to the armor I want to wear for this podcast, so we can represent ourselves like in our fucking character picks.
Oh God! Oh
Dude,
boy! Hang on.
Big.
I don't
big
have my
thanks
Titan on
to,
me. Shit.
My whole district burned.
That's okay. You can take your hunter. And big
Hang on, let me-
thanks to my friend Sach. Shout out to her for making the channel art.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Shout out to her. She.
Dude,
wow.
that was.
When I saw that, I was
Yo.
like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
This is
no.
legit,
So
this
like.
is legit, bro. Legit sauce.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As for my weapon, I will carry my just in case. And I'm gonna take my EDZ shell with me, since we're going to the EDZ. I like the
Jesus.
fancy shell. I like the fancy shell. I need a hand cannon. I feel naked without wearing 2 hand cannons.
I feel that. I feel violated.
Hashtag hunter naked.
Hashtag hunter naked.
I must have my last word. God, if I could carry 2 hand cannons, it would be last word and sunshot.
I'm gonna be. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm gonna be pissed if I got rid of all my black armory gear. I was like, there's no fucking
that's
way I got
better.
rid of all.
That's
There it
better.
I think the
Oh,
only thing
God,
I
this
don't
is-
have
let's
is
just
the
make this a
cape.
2-hour
I don't know
stream.
why. I don't know why I got rid of that, but I don't have the cape.
Why
for
wouldn't you
some
have
reason.
the cape?
I don't. Well, I got
Because
the
Edmund
strike.
Mode
I
said
got the strike cape.
Capes.
Oh wait, is that it right there? Oh holy shit, I did have it.
Edna mode.
Oh, I did have it the whole time. I just didn't remember I had it. I guess.
The Vigil of Heroes? Because fuck Vigil
No,
of Heroes.
the Bladesmith memory cloak or the Firesmith. I had that in my vault. I guess
the
I
Woven
just,
Firesmith cloak, yeah.
yeah. I guess I just.
Now, where shall we test this? I kind of... Oh, wait. I know exactly where we should test this. We need to go up the salt mines. Also
Oh, why
known
are we
as
going-
Crucible.
Why are we going up the
Or
salt
we could go to the
mines?
Dark Forest.
Why are we going to the wait, what? What?
That way we don't get bothered by enemies when we test all
But
these
that's the whole
weapons out.
point of testing these things. Is to be bothered
Oh,
by
yeah, I thought we
enemies.
were going to test it on each other.
Why would
That's
we
true.
test them on each other?
Let's take the Trostland then.
Well, send me an
Or we could
invite,
take the
boss.
outskirts. Alright, let me land first and then we can go. Or should we orbit? Fuck it, I'm gonna land
Just-
first.
I don't give a shit. You know I don't give a shit.
Yes. Anyways, so while we're in transition, speaking of Viced, let's hop right into Viced. Vice style weaponry.
So
Now
Vice
this is interesting because yeah, they're like the newest competitors on the scene. Which is very interesting. How did they come into Foundry? How did they come into existence is what I want to know. Because you could see all the telltale signs of the other ones. But Vice came out of nowhere. It has a very bullpuppy design to it. I want to say it's like the new version of the Amalon. It's a inheritor of the Amalon design.
That's why I think that like Vice is sort of the a group of Amalon designers were like, well, we're gonna design, and this is I'm taking a quote from Bife here. They're sort of meant to be like assassin weaponry,
Yes, especially in their sounds.
very
They're
Black
all
Ops,
suppressed.
very sort of.
Mm-hmm.
They're compact designs, easy to hide. The fact that the way they shoot is very.
Okay, I'm
like,
looking at the 4SR now. This is a
Yeah.
one piece. This is basically a P90. No. People get pissed at me for saying that. But yes. It's basically a P90 with a long barrel.
It's always interesting
no.
when you design like
Like, I
What-
feel like I could carry the Black Scorpion one-handed, honestly, and still hit my marks. Like a ninja.
Vice has
ninja-like
very
in
Vice
design.
was very sort of like they streamlined their design so it would be, I'm sure.
What if Vice is a combination of Amalon and Black Armory? What if this is their new proto designs?
You could say that, but then you have to take into account that some of the Black Armory designs are like based off of, you know, what
The
like
other
there's a Black
foundries.
Armory. Yeah, they're basically designs that the Black Armory sort of reworked and upgraded.
Well, maybe Vice is their newest project.
Could have been. It could be it could be two different foundries working together. I don't know how
True.
like. But I could look, if we look at, I'm trying to find if there is an Amalon weapon that the Black Armory messed with.
They don't have any Black Armory weaponry.
There's a Suros weapon. Scout rifles have the Tango is one. No, not the Blast Furnace.
You're right. I'm trying to load up the contingency plan image because I want to compare the
Swift
contingency
Ride.
plan to the other one. Man, I am
The bad news. Damn, no. I get Hake and Suros and another Hake. And another Suros. I'm like, okay, maybe Amalon
nope,
really
still
isn't.
same.
They
Still
don't.
same,
Yeah,
same,
maybe
same.
Amalon really isn't down with. Yeah, Dead Man Walking's a
Alone?
Suros pistol, isn't it?
Yes.
And then bows,
Dude,
of
if only I
course.
could
like,
organize these by foundries. I really
that'd be
want
nice.
Okay. Actually, we're gonna take a small break here. I'm going to take a call.
Okay, well I'm gonna go to the bathroom then. For doing that.
Okay, and I am back. So, just to show off my skills as a sharpshooter in the... oh, that is beautiful. Show off my skills as a sharpshooter in the... to be qualified as one of our weapon testers. I should now demonstrate by landing a bunch of headshots. Nope. 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 Hold up a second. Damn it. Stop shooting my guys, damn it. That was a great, horrible example. Yay, he loves me. Now show me a dance. Oh shit. I hope these guys cleared the room. I didn't get a chance to get a shot in. There it is. Boom. I caught him by surprise. Parkour. Spirit event. Here we go. This is what I call shooting. Oh, okay. Ballistic, are you there? Ballistic. Turn your mic on.
Turn my mic off again.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
Oh, heavy, give me.
Yeah, no, we're just doing the straight gallery. Stop getting in my shots, damn it. God, there's so many orbs. Thank you, Revelry, for such an amazing thing. Happy Easter, everybody.
Ah, fuck!
It's Easter Sunday.
What the fuck is that thing?
What? You've never seen it die before?
I've never seen the thunder phalanx. That was a new one.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it's what happens whenever you kill enough enemies on one side. You get like a mega boss during these war zones. I love these war zone events. Remember back in D1 they were actually like a labeled thing? And they would count towards public events. Now that was awesome. Oh shit. Stop being invisible, man. Stop being invisible and let me shoot you. Stop using your abilities against me.
Anyway, so with regards to device weaponry, it's
Very assassin-like.
very assassin-like. Especially with the fact that this thing... hang on, I'm gonna make a shot here.
Maybe.
Make it. Hang on.
Yeah, no, these guys are getting way too close to the safety.
I know, I'm getting a little nervous. I need a long target for this to
It's
work.
these marauders, man. It's these marauders.
See, I can nail a target.
They're
For probably, I want to say, a couple yards, maybe. I'm shooting at the end of it, like shooting at this light pole. So that's probably.
Okay, let's get a definitive distance from something.
I think this is far enough. Can you fuck off, please?
Me?
No, I'm talking to that.
Yes.
Oh my fuck. Fuck you. They leaving yet?
Yes, this is what those who follow the Drifter do. We test out lore in video games, aesthetics, and compare them to real world shit. This is what happens when you side with the Drifter. See what happens, Ballistic? See what happens? This is what happens
when you
when
find fallen in the forest. You see what happens. What the fuck is that? Is that another one?
It's a wanted target.
Oh shit! I got a thing from that. Nice.
It's one of the spider bounties, technically.
It is one of the spider bounties, but I don't fucking do those anymore.
Who does?
Not for a long time. Long time.
You know, when you think about it, I think this is the true intention of the end game of Destiny.
Just to bore the fuck out of us.
No, just to kind of tell the stories. My theories of like what it was like as our experience as a guardian.
And it's interesting. Some people are equating us to like we're gods, technically, that have taken human form. Technically, we are guys because we're playing a video game.
Yeah. Dude, in Vife's video, they went all fourth wall breaking apparently.
Oh yeah.
Oh, player
I watched
mine.
that video.
That was
It's
freaky.
kind of disturbing when you think about it, like in that capacity.
Dude,
What if
meta
this is
thinking?
all-
Yes.
What if we're in a video game, dude? What if we're played by somebody?
Hilarious. This would be
It's all
some weird Eldritch simulation.
This is I know, this is all just a simulation. We're all living in
I mean, like, it all started with Minecraft.
so disturbing. It's so disturbing that I think about it, and then I don't want to think about it. Because then what the fuck's the point of life?
That's the answer, Morty. Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Oh, thanks, Rick. Really need that boost of confidence. Or lack thereof.
Rick and Morty. Dude, I'm basically Rick, you're basically Morty, because I'm making you the one doing most of the weapon testing. But I'm the one doing all the dangerous shit.
What are you talking about? Like, I'm not doing any weapon testing. I'm actually going around and fucking else lights. I don't know. What the fuck were we talking about?
Oh yeah,
before
why
this?
aren't I getting any Cabal kills? Oh right, because I need to actually kill them. In
You're not getting
that
any
one
co-
spot
you-
on Mars.
Oh. I think you have to go to Mars to get those. Speaking of Mars.
I hate it. Should we go to Mars and do some of the weapon testing there? It only makes
I
sense.
was gonna whip out my brake tech.
Yeah, let's do some how about we do the tower weaponry first? It's like a weapons test. Sound fair?
Sure.
Alright, time to change my weapons. Something that's not
Are you gonna survive, bro?
I don't
gonna-
think so. My
you gonna make it?
my
You
stomach
gonna
already
make
feels
it,
like
bud?
no. No. Okay, so yep, we're gonna have to go. Which one shall we do first? Iron Lords, Vanguard, or Crucible?
I got Vanguard, so you might as well.
You got
just do
Vanguard?
Crucible.
I'll do Crucible then.
Yep,
Oh, I technically
yeah.
had 2 Crucible weapons. Okay, let's go to Mars. Let's do this there so I can actually get some points too.
Alright.
And we'll just shoot across the bridge. Dude, we can use the
It's gotta be
bridge as
like-
like our point. Let's do the sniper roost on the glacial drift.
I think that like the guiding star, the nameless midnight, and the does not compute are all just basically they were designed post city age, post building of the walls, pretty much. When there were actual foundries that
These
could
are
start
the
get
post
started.
city age weapons. Yeah.
Oh, these are like city age weapons, pretty much. Because for the most part, they're not really that powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, the Nameless Midnight does have an easier time because obviously the fire rate's a lot faster than it does not compute, and it has a larger mag size. But at the same time, you know, it doesn't have that long of a range. I think the Guiding Star has a much longer range, but it still sticks to the 150 fire rate and 13 rounds, I believe, in its mag. So that's sort of where you share the same kind. Like, there's obviously different people had different ideas when they were thinking about this. The Vanguard was thinking about
yeah.
things that would be like mid to close range weapons, or at least mid range weapons.
Definitely.
And they wanted
Tower
the
scout rifles, like, more or less seem very security purpose oriented. Like, these are the true security forces now. So when you think about it, maybe at some point the evolution of Hake made it to their core design, like to their core intention. But let's hop on to how about just right here? Look, see, this is like right here. Ballistic, get to me. We have firing grounds.
what?
Come here, come here. This is the perfect like shooting gallery. All right, you go first. So you have the Vanguard version, correct?
We do what now?
You have the Vanguard version, right?
Yeah.
Stop shooting me, knights. See, and just look at the way the bullets shoot past cover. Assuming this is all like in a static environment. Interesting. My turn? Hello? Any comments? Concerns?
Not really. I'm just sort of like going over why they would design weapons to be like this.
Well, the way I see this is like this is mostly defense weaponry. Looking at the Vanguard, okay, so considering they're strike oriented, they're going to the strikes. Oh shoot, that's right, this thing's supposed to be hipfire based.
Which shows that it was designed to be a very close range kind of weapon.
No, this is just a Crucible version, because in Crucible you're gonna have close encounters.
No, exactly.
For the third kind.
Whereas the Vanguard was a little bit more, they wanted more long range of swords.
Yeah,
and then
because
the
strikes,
Iron
you know,
Lords-
you're striking the enemies from afar.
And then the
Iron
Iron
Lords are in
took
the middle.
Took that concept and then applied it.
Mm-hmm.
They took the concept of longer range, but kept the rate of fire from the Crucible design, and just yeah.
Because it's more in control.
Mm-hmm.
And so I shall test that now with the Iron Banner weapon.
Base your shots out.
Yeah.
I actually want you to start firing as soon as I get up there, because I want to see how fast it does
Okay.
fire.
It's a 150 rate. Tell me when.
So go ahead, go.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Okay, how does mine sound?
And it has a hollow sight to it. Yours sounds faster by the beats, so yeah, keep tapping. So it's like just keep shooting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, see? That was fast. Now here's mine. I'm pulling the trigger as fast as possible. So here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See?
No, hang on, hang on.
Very
Here's
short.
what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Count to 5 seconds and how many bullets I can get off.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
1. Okay.
No, hang on.
Go.
Go. Count down and then count up. So 3.
Okay, so
2,
3,
1.
2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Wait, damn it. Here, let me put a timer on. 5 seconds, right? Okay, so 5 seconds on the clock. And this is the field testing range. Dude, this could be definitely a machinima. No.
this is the Iron
This is
Man
our machinima.
building his suit montage.
Yes. Okay, so
put
you're gonna shoot for 5 seconds. Okay. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Shit. Okay, so that was like 15, 16 shots in that second, in those 5 seconds. So here. And we're gonna go to mine. In 3, 2, 1. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12, 13. Shit.
You have a
So,
shorter
yeah.
clip than me. You have
That's
13
true.
rounds. I have 16.
But you shot more in less time.
Yeah. So obviously there's a higher rate of fire with this than that, which is interesting when you
Yeah.
think about it, because for the most part,
Does not compute and guidance sight have the exact same rate?
If there are any guardians on
Exactly.
this channel, a war
which
site
means
just
that
crashed in
somehow,
your vicinity.
except guiding
I
sight
could
has a
use your
longer
help recovering
range
its
than
data.
compute does.
Mhm.
So the Iron Lords
Yeah.
took the base designs and fire rate of the compute, but they just added range to it, like the Vanguard did.
Yeah.
Now,
Nah,
moving,
I'm not gonna do that
moving
war
along,
stat though.
Moving along from those, if we take a look at the, let's see.
Let's do
Okay.
the. What's
Let's just
similar
take
to
a
these
look.
designs?
Let's take a look at the EDZ weapons. So the Call to Serve and the Haunted Earth.
So I have Haunted Earth.
I can get Call to Serve.
Okay. So
But-
for Haunted Earth, I really like the what it does because it's high impact, and I can just sit down in my roost and just snipe. This was actually one of my go-to weapons back in Vanilla D2. Fun fact.
Another interesting thing about both weapons is their fire rate if I'm looking at this correctly.
What's your fire rate for call to serve? You actually have a faster one. Yours is precision frame. Mine is high impact. I have a 150 rate of fire on this haunted earth.
So obviously Dead Orbit was taking into account that they wanted a higher caliber weapon. They wanted more impact than range, whereas precision in a in a post-apocalyptic environment, you would need long range in order to take out large aliens. If you're just a lowly human, you can't res yourself, which is why the call to serve would have been designed. Would have been made. Possibly it could have been made from scraps of maybe older rifle like designs.
Well, if you look at the Haunted Earth design, it is a bullpup-esque version of the, I wanted to say M1 Garand. Kind of.
Think about it this way though. Maybe it was originally a Hawkeye design that instead of having the carbine-like S design, they took the design of the Song of Justice. Because that technically is a Hawkeye design as well. They took that design and then just stripped it down further. It could be that. It could have been they took both designs and merged them into one, using different pieces from different weapons.
Because they had to improvise all of this stuff. And then whereas if you look at something like the Distant Relation, it's a more neatened up version of it.
Which one's
really
that?
Look at it. It's got the Gambit scout rifle. I'll equip it.
Yeah.
See, now, if we look at my call to serve in my hands, it looks very, very, like, less, I don't know how to describe it, less, military design.
See, so the Song of Justice has a regular, it's not bullpup, it's a standard scout rifle, magazine in the front. So it's possible they took the body of the, at least the rifling of the Song of Justice, and then took the back end of the Frontier Justice, and sort of merged the designs together. Because I believe
so
you
are you
still
implying that? So are you implying that Hawkeye? So Song of Justice. Song of Justice and Frontier Justice basically made Dead Orbit because they explore the frontier. What if these are the factions that continue?
No, I think you're just pulling something out of your ass.
No.
Because these weapons exist, so.
That's true.
Obviously, Dead Orbit was getting material. It's possible that while Dead Orbit was still planet side, they were like, "Oh, we've got these, these we got these rifles from these, stranded, outcasts or whatever. We're just gonna bump up the damage output on these things, make the,
Yeah. Because if you look at how Good Counsel, Telemachus, and Frontier Justice all have that security type design to them, they're all very more towards what can I say? Towards defending something, right? That's what the New Monarchy believes in. Whereas Amalon and
you're thinking of the Future War Cult and Dead Orbit
and Amalon weaponry.
Yeah,
exactly. See, Amalon and Future War Cult go hand in hand, so that faction war still continues. Now, what if the Song of Justice is the Haunted Earth's counterpart? Or Call to Serve there. Look at most Dead Orbit weaponry. It's all human-like. It's very more civilian-y. Like Call to Serve could be considered as like a hunting rifle. It's less military compared to the Hawkeye weapons, and less sciencey compared to the Amalon weaponry. Whereas Amalon is effectiveness in combat. I think all Dead Orbit weaponry is militia weaponry. That's what we call Call to Serve. Call to Serve could be the militia style weaponry.
If you think about it this way, due to the fact that there's not going to be any food available out on the frontier or the no man's land, they would need a rifle that would be able to catch food. So that's possibly what these weapons were also used as, hunting rifles.
Exactly.
Semi-automatic.
Wow, what the fuck?
Long range.
Oh man, I'm a total dick. I am a total dick. I stole their fucking public defense. Oh, that is such a dick. Yeah, see now, if I'm putting the on Earth to action, as you can see, it is very dense. I mean, it's perked. Yeah, I'm marking down the Legion.
Mine has a higher fire rate, but I'm pretty sure the damage output isn't as much.
Yeah, no. See, mine's made more for the scouting. Mine's made more for...
Yours was designed pretty much to combat aliens. Mine was used to fucking shoot chickens.
Yeah, dude. That's why it shoots so fucking fast. So it sets you apart from mine. So yeah, it's very militia weaponry.
Very old school, very hunting rifle, which would have been perfect for, you know, accessing targets from long ranges. Because I think, as we all know, nobody wants to get up next. Unless you're a Guardian, you don't fuck with Cabal.
Yes. I mean, unless you're Hawthorne, you don't fuck with.
Unless you're Hawthorne for some reason. And Cade, even though I'm pretty sure a Cabal could crush any unpowered Guardian.
Yeah, but with his quick whip, you know?
That seemed really weird to me that they could kill Cabal still, even after, like, losing their powers.
Right? Fuck the Red Legion.
Anyway, let's see. Where do we move on from there? What is another...
Oh wait, there's one scout rifle we forgot to pick up. The Cabal one.
Oh, well,
or
that's...
should we save that for exotics for another day? We'll
yeah,
compare
that's
the
an
exotics
exotic.
later. Yeah. But I think that's every single scout rifle on the roster.
Aside from raid weapons and, of course... oh! We forgot about the Dream! From...
Yeah, Dreaming City weaponry.
No, the Dream. The Future War Cult Scout Rifle is basically
you're
the
right.
same thing.
And the Dead Orbit scout rifle, too. Yeah, I'm
No,
just
we
gonna
got...
blow up my bolt.
We got that one. We got that one.
Why, hello.
Other than
Hold on a
that...
second.
Yeah, aside from raid weaponry...
Hold on a second. Yes. She has a new photo up. Hello.
What the fuck are you...
I don't know. Oh, hi. So yeah, what else? What else?
Well, the Dream's basically just another version of the same model design. The Future War Cult just got their hands on it and upgraded it.
Yeah. Let me see. Well, let's compare the that one Trials one.
I don't have that one.
No, I at least have let's see. Distant relation. Or for now, how about we look at distant relation?
Not that much to compare, really. It's just your standard. It's once again, it harkens back to sort of that. Actually, what it really looks like is sort of if you took
a bar rifle.
Well, I was gonna say you take the same design from the Call to Serve and the Haunted Earth. Same design, but then they just militarized it more. Like like you said.
That's why the Drifter's weaponry is very interesting.
Has a very retro 50s design to it. It's like they merged technology with like old school designs. Even the scope's old school. Like how it hooks only to one side of the the actual rifle.
Yeah, with that pulse wave emitter thingy.
Yeah, very old school. Very almost BioShock-esque.
Yeah. It's just a survivor's weapon. There it is, I found it. The end. Okay.
Oh, I gotta see the end. I can't believe you got that gun. I'm so jelly.
Here we go. And now we should compare Transfiguration and the end. Starting with Transfiguration. As you can see, as this weapon loads in, is reminiscent to something that of... Oh. Hold on. Maybe if I do this. Oh, damn it. Hold up.
I don't get why
Stop
we're doing
Why is it
raid
showing my
weapons,
sword?
because I don't think those count.
I don't know, but look at this one. Look at the design of this rifle.
Most of the
Now,
designs of those
very,
rifles are carved out of like bone, almost.
Exactly. Now, if you look at my, you can see on my back, I have
Yeah.
the end, right?
Super jelly. How do you even
So now
load this
with the
thing?
end. Oh, here. Let me demonstrate for you. It's a bullpup design as well.
I don't see anything though. Oh, the back
block.
end just comes off.
Yep.
Dude,
Dude, all scout rifles are bullpup. What? Oh, hi. Back off. Back. This is like a taser weapon. Dude, what if that's what, that's the type of bullets they use?
Nah.
And that's what they're using against, like, darkness and the Taken and all that.
Could be. I never got it though, so I wouldn't know.
Well, what Trials weapons do you have?
I have a hand cannon.
Well, yeah, if you listen to the sound of that weapon.
That's why I don't count like any of like the weapons that are basically their own thing, because there's nothing to compare really.
Hmm. Hmm.
But you could
Well,
say it's.
I mean, like,
you could say it's similar to some weaponry, but I don't think you can compare
feel
something
like
from the
the-
Dreaming City to, you know.
no, you can't. But in terms of the aesthetic of it, if you look at the way the rifle is, it's very sporty, very streamlined, right? It seems because, like, you know, they hunted the great Ahamkara.
Those would
So,
definitely have
with
to
that
have been. Yeah, definitely
These
would
are
have had
weapons
to
that
have
are
been.
made to hunt down their brethren. I think that's what they're going for with it.
When are the 9 ever gonna come back? We've been waiting a year,
I'm doing the Zerg
goddammit.
battery right now.
Oh yeah, you should probably get on that.
Yeah. I'm still finishing up. I need to kill some more Cabal. That's why we're in.
It's interesting when you think about it, honestly, just how weapon designs have come, because you could break it down that there may have been a need for certain things, for certain types of weapons, for certain companies.
Yeah. IRL or in game?
Oh, both. Obviously, every weapon's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone has their own tastes. Like even in the real world, like certain countries have altered basically weapons that were given to them by other countries, and then just altered to, you know, what they thought would need to be emphasized for an effective weapon.
Well, in
Like
this
the like the
case, I want to
Germans and
compare-
tanks. Everybody thought that, you know, the Germans thought that you had to have a bigger tank in order to win a war, but then they came to realize that, you know, firepower and size didn't really mean too much when the tank can't even move. Anyway, so next week we'll definitely have to get on the auto rifles because there is a lot to dissect with those.
Yes. Told you guys I can aim.
Honestly, I find the prospect of like weapons that are very sort of, they have the same, they're basically the same design, but they have different sort of stats. I find that kind of interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, that's more stuff we could talk about and break down. I can just bring all this up, all this stuff to outside front world. So,
Yep. Yeah, so, but yeah, all this got started because we started talking about like how the different nomenclatures for different types of weapons are.
yeah. Yeah, all you asked was like SR3 and SR4.
Yeah, specifically for legendary. There's stuff over here if you want to kill some easy guys. Get them little
Yeah,
shits.
and then, see? Told you, this rifle is very sporty in style in combat. So basically, if Uldren is a hunter, he had a weapon. It would really suit him. Shit.
I'm not sure how I feel about the new Reckoning weaponry. It's a very high.
Man down.
Don't raise yourself, I got you. Oh, Jesus.
Oops.
Oh, shit. Ah!
Oops. Oops.
Thought I could have handled that better, but I guess not.
No, that was my fault. I respawned. Damn. This is so cool. And I'm actually gonna start using weapons I never use in weapons. Like weapons never have any.
Oh man. Oh my.
Yep, I held this weapon just in case. That's exactly why this weapon exists.
Oh fuck yeah! I got a purple from his ass.
Okay, let's see what other. Oh wait, no. Now I know. We can compare Talons of the Eagle. Let's look at the design of Talons of the Eagle, shall we? And I guess distant relation. You can kind of compare the two. So Talons of the Eagle. It's a very studied design. I feel like
Obviously, it's for show more than anything.
Yeah, a lot of Iron Lord weaponry tends to be very gilded.
Although I don't
Even
know
though
what
they
the
were, like,
purpose of the
hero.
long foregrip is, considering the fact that you
Right?
don't even hold it from that area.
Exactly. I think it's supposed to make this a little bit more tactical.
Actually, it could have been if you were laying
Now-
down. Maybe that's what that was for. Because out in the Dark Ages, you probably
look,
have
it could
guys
be a
that were out
bipod.
scouting enemy encampments.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
it's
what the
possible
hell?
that
Do you
was
have
the
the
reason
same
why
exact?
that.
So yeah.
How's it
And
reload?
remember, bullpup. All scout rifles are bullpup except Song of Justice. Yeah, all scout rifles and pulse rifles are bullpup in design. So we can technically ask, who is the first foundry? And I would say Hake.
Pretty
Hake was the
much.
first foundry.
I agree with you entirely on that. Well, technically, the first foundry is whoever designed the Kostov.
Kvostov.
Kvostov.
It's true. Which is very Hake.
Whoever
design.
designed that weapon was the first foundry in Destiny.
Yep. America.
I think it's Russian, actually. Considering we find that. Okay, first of all, how the fuck there's a rifle from like the the Golden Age or the pre-Golden Age? How the fuck does that survive in the middle of the Russian Cosmodrome? And you only find it with a fucking busted ass.
In a car, nonetheless.
In a car, or no,
Because-
we don't even find it
because
in a
fucking
car.
Russians.
We find it in like a little in the wall.
Hashtag Destiny's Wall.
Hashtag
And the
wall
fallen
no
are gonna
longer
pay for it.
exists.
Make the
gonna
tower
burn.
great again.
Make the Jesus Christ. I hope
The
D3.
cabal will
I hope
pay
by
for it.
D3 that tower's fixed. I want to have all my shit back. God damn it.
Oh my god, and the Cabal will pay for it. Callus has the money.
The Cabal will pay for it. And the Cabal. Also, windmills cause cancer. What? Donnie,
Oh my
what the,
god.
What is happening? Donnie, did you not get your meds this week, Don?
Okay, let's oh my god.
The fuck did you say? What?
delving into this
Windmills
part of the
cause
episode now.
cancer. What? The fuck does that mean,
Let's
Don?
get back into the thing. But yeah,
fuck
going
does
back
that
to the
mean?
design of the Iron Lord weaponry. Think about it. They were the knights of the post Golden Age.
The Dark Age.
So, of the Dark Ages, yes, exactly. Like, not, which is post Golden Age, literally
That
just after the.
seriously needs to be like a storyline. Somehow we go back in time and
Fuck up everything.
yeah, we pull a Terminator.
We give Saint 14 his shotgun back.
If that's really what's gonna happen, that's gonna be fucking amazing. Actually, I'm looking at it now. If you compare the new, so compare distant relation to the new Reckoning gun, there's actually they're very similar in design. Actually,
Oh yeah.
one's just a little more
This is
stripped down
even
than the
more
other.
junkier. It's
Yeah.
a little more junkier. Because it's infused with like taken energy. Or
Is
ascended
it?
energy, or even the light. Yeah, because in one of the ornaments, it changes the design of it as a whole.
Have I gotten that one yet? I don't know if I've gotten that one yet. I'm pretty sure I have if I've gotten it. I have gotten it!
See?
Oh, yep. And it's got the snake symbol. So this
Now
was
see,
the Drifter's...
Drifter's weaponry is basically you're getting out there in the Dark Age. This is supposed to be a man versus man weapon, when you really think about it. Because remember, in the Dark Ages at those times, right and wrong was separate.
Oh god. Whereas the Reckoning weaponry is sort of, I think, the Drifter's attempt to harness taken energy.
And just go back to the age of, like, no, maybe the heroes are told from the wrong side of the story.
Know that enemy, anyone?
Well, no, I was thinking about that story where, like, the Iron Lords hold up in town, right? And then town basically got shot in the crossfire. You know what? We should run through those story logs. I haven't ran through those yet.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel anything. God, that just makes you show how much, like, the Drifter actually gives a shit about human life.
He actually cares. He really does.
He does. He does.
That's why Dead Orbit
man has
likes
seen
them.
so much fucked up shit. Like, eventually you would just get callous about things. You just wouldn't care about what anybody thought but your own. After all the shit you deal with. And that dude's been around for, like, I want to say, I don't know how long the City Age has been going on for, the Dark Age at least.
Yeah, he was, like, around since the first Risen, dude. He was one of the first Risen.
Which is like, what, 500 years ago?
I guess.
I think that's what it's like, because this is set in like 27 something. Another fucking damn, dude! Spoil me with a good time. Damn!
Yes.
Maybe I get the
boy,
fucking grasp in that.
That's
A thick ass boy! Ah, but I gotta look that up now, damn it.
You're welcome. I just need I need like 2 more Cabal samples. What the hell?
And that's a rack.
Anyways, going back to scout rifle designs. Oh, we technically have 2 weapons in the Cabal designs. We do have one legendary weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Conspiracy theory.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn. Fucking the last little bit is the best part.
This is a running inside joke between me and him.
I fucking love that. I don't know. I found that accidentally, and then it just fucking stuck in my head, and it won't leave. I don't know how gay that makes me sound, but yeah. Anyway,
Dude,
so
doesn't
speaking
matter,
of,
just be gay.
just be gay. I want to be happy. Just let me be happy.
Where the hell did I put that gun? There it is.
Actually, the
The
Garden
Conspirator.
Prodigy is another gun we could take a look at. Honestly,
Hmm.
I don't know how much we can talk about it, but to me, it always felt like, oh, let me get the no feelings out,
Oh yeah.
because we haven't even
no
touched
feelings.
on the black armory weapons.
Dude, we haven't even touched any of the Vice weaponry either. If you
Yeah, we
notice,
did.
all Vice is just... Did we shoot Viced? I don't think so.
Vice has a very high rate of fire, which for a scout rifle is kind of interesting for something that's designed to be an assassin weapon. If
Yeah.
you think about it.
They just wanted some of their inner anime. Here, I'm gonna pull out the 2 Reef weapons. So Reef weaponry is very, very ragtag, very shoddy when you look at
God,
it.
you have reef weaponry?
you-
I don't even think I've gotten that.
You know, like the Vestian, like the outpost weaponry. You know, this fucking gun, the cut and run, and the other one. Right side, wrong side of right.
Oh, you're talking about the... Oh, I always equated those to, like, the the Tangled Shore.
Tangled Shore Vestian Vestian belt. Let's call it that.
Okay, reef
Technically,
weapons.
Yeah. Like there's the difference between the reef and the royal weapons, you know?
I always felt like they were sort of the answer to what if the Fallen designed human weapons?
Slightly. There we go. Got it. Because look. I mean, yes, because if you look at the, what the fuck was that gun? House Judgment, fuck, the one we wanted back, the one where we got Varix. I'm pulling a brain fart. What was that expansion called? From House of Wolves?
I don't know,
Arena
dude.
mode?
I don't remember those guns. That was so
No,
long
no, no.
ago.
What was the mode called? What was the mode called?
Oh, challenge. Prison of Elders.
Prison of Elders. Prison of Elders, right. Okay, yeah. So the Prison of Elders weaponry, if you remember those, they were very Fallen in design.
Which is sort of like what you get with these guns here, except I think now
Yes.
they're even more put together just because of necessity of the reef, due to the fact that it's in such shambles.
Exactly, because Reef, all of the Reef is basically crashed ships that tried to escape the galaxy.
We know that,
Now,
yeah,
what
but
I
it's
want
like
to-
in post-Taken war,
Mm-hmm.
things have gotten worse for them,
That's
I believe.
true. That's true.
So I think these
now-
weapons are sort of a answer to
Whoever survived
well,
out there, yeah.
we need a weapon that'll be able to take care of like things, and we need it. It's basically like I said, the quantity over quality, or something that can be, you know, it's easy to put together and it doesn't, you know, the elements don't affect it that much.
That's why these things are so thrown together. Now,
Exactly.
If we compare the two, the kinetic version is very beefed up. So this is more damage. It looks like it's actually no. The cut and run is the elemental version is beefed up, whereas wrong side of right is very plain. You could say. Look at it. So if you look at the design of the barrel, it's all just very shoddy, almost similar to that of the civilian weapon. Whereas the middle one is reminiscent to like a more tower-like design or crucible design. The hilt is very just space. It's just like the pipe weapon and Fallout. Whereas the sight is interesting. The sight is holographic to this extent, so possibly a tower piece.
Probably.
And now
I don't know what
look at
the cut and run
elemental
has at the
version.
bottom here, but for some reason it's got like a little thingy down here, like in the front of the barrel.
it's like a little.
I don't
So
know what the
if
fuck
you look at
is
the
flashlight?
AKS set, maybe. The first thing that came to mind for me was from Metal Gear, the AKS 74U. Now, if I'm looking at this from the menu, it looks like it's a taser. I think it's a taser, dude. That's what's giving it the arc ability. It's a taser. So I think it tasered the barrel. That way it gets the electric rounds. It's stupid, but it's the only thing.
Once again, necessity outweighs quality of
Yes.
weaponry.
So yeah, and they're facing Fallen, so it only makes sense that this is scout rifle, electric.
They pulled fallen
makes sense why
weaponry
this
and
is right.
basically just slapped it together with some human tech. Basically, that's what I get
Now,
from
if
it.
you look at the ammo clip of this gun, it's a hard drive. It's a hard disk drive.
Oh yeah, it is.
Dude,
How the
is
fuck
really
do you
interesting.
do that though? You just plant bullets in a hard disk drive and it'll work?
it's post-apocalypse. You make it work.
Anyway, switching over to black armory weaponry, which is the composite of reef weaponry.
Here come the thrall.
Here's a weapon that
That's
was
all you can
designed.
hear on in.
But there's
I
still
know.
a big enough target.
Here's a weapon that was designed specifically to targets at a relatively easy pace. Slower rate of fire than I think do. But at the same time, you know,
Here,
also
no. Turn
was able to-
that way. Turn that way. Face the bridge, so I can get a good look at that. Yeah. Interesting. That's a scout rifle?
Mhm. It's a lot beefier than
and I
what you
have the
think a
Tango
scout rifle would
45.
be.
Oh yeah, no,
Wait.
this is a railgun, dude. That's basically a railgun. Just looking at that thing. It's a railgun.
sword.
That thing hits like a brick. Whereas this Tango 45 is just a Tango more enhanced.
Does it even
If you
have any
feel-
difference about it?
Yeah, it has like a little laser sight on here, and like some sort of tactical thing there.
Huh.
Still a holographic sight. Crikey. We've been streaming
Definitely.
for 2 hours. It's a 2-hour podcast. That's awesome.
No Feelings was
Well, I mean, like
actually
most
probably
radio
built
shows.
with sort of more power than I think range was concerned. I don't know. Looking
Yeah,
at the
I
specs
think
on this
because-
thing,
Technically, Black Armory weaponry is made to kill a Guardian.
yeah, the stability,
Really?
everything across the board's like pretty even. It's got its impact's pretty high. Range is actually a little bit behind impact, but stability, handling, and reload are actually pretty middle ground for the most part. It's got a rounds per minute 180. It's got a mag size of 17. So really, it was designed for sort of moving targets. It was designed sort of to take down possibly other Guardians, if not other, alien races.
But also, don't forget that the Forges were civilian. These guys were like probably part of Braytech.
Probably. That's actually, it's
Yeah.
interesting that you bring that up. I think
Now,
Aside-
if you look at the Braytech RWP Mark II, also known as the Polaris Lance,
is that the
it's
Polaris or is that the
very-
Braytech one?
this is the Braytech one.
Oh, this is the legendary. Actually,
this
if
is
you
the
look at the
legendary
weapons
version.
side by side, actually, if you look at them, they sort of have a very similar design of sorts.
So maybe the Black Armory was a cousin to the Braytech equipment.
Could have been. Some designs may have been altered and changed, but other than that, Braytech really.
Maybe
the,
it was Anna's. No, maybe
the
somewhere
Mark
it was
II,
Anna's doing
honestly,
split
is its
between-
own unique design. I think it was sort of the brainchild of Anna Bray and her family.
Yeah,
Why they
because
kept it
Anna
exclusive.
keeps things like all together. Whereas
Why they-
Elsie is still what?
I was gonna say why they kept
Elsie
their
Bray.
designs specifically for a scout rifle. I will never know.
Because to me, when I see a scout rifle, I think determined military defense, but also wise to know when to take the shot. It's not like a sniper where you have to calculate it, like the hunter, right? The hunter can use a scout rifle. The hunter's adept in all weapons, but long range, right? So, scout rifle, hunters, scouts. Elsie and Anna, hunters, scouts.
Was Elsie a
So,
hunter?
as
I guess she was.
she is, she's the Exo Stranger, dude. She's
Yeah.
got a cape and everything.
She has a cape and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, hang on. Check this out.
What? What? Oh yeah, it's the other one. It's a side fist.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that should be part of our intro. Just like, all right, we're back, and we just get a cool screenshot. Wait, shit. Bam. That in the edge. Oh yeah. Started something awesome. Dude, this channel's gonna be awesome. But yeah, no. See, and then there is no Ikelos version of any Braytech weapon either.
I think Ikelos was sort of the brainchild of like whoever designed the sleeper. They were like, well,
yeah,
we have
there-
the sleeper that's an
yeah.
effective
There were the
weapon.
other siblings as well. We also have the other siblings too.
There's
There's
other
Anna and Elsie,
siblings?
and there was at least one more sibling. Yes.
Maybe they were the ones that designed Ikelos. We don't really know that much about the Ikelos weaponry, do we?
Or the Brays. All the Brays were wiped out. Maybe it was the mother who made it. Mother Bray.
Well, we don't know.
And-
And of course, you got the conspirator, which there's not really anything else to talk about. It's just a cabal weapon.
Unless it's part of the Soros designs. We never really got to shoot the Soros weaponry. So neither of us have any. So Suros weaponry, as far as like I said, it's very sporty. It's more sport
not
rifle.
this. This doesn't have any of the key. Like, it doesn't. Suros was never this.
No.
Like, the barrel on this thing's long. This is nothing like a Suros weapon.
If anything, to me, this is like the Borderlands equivalent from the Promethean weaponry.
Yeah.
But just from real life inspirations from them looking at it, has very Egyptian design to it, as if it's like Roman Egyptian era weapon.
Well, the Cabal are based on the Roman Empire, and it's
Exactly.
royalty pretty much.
But
this would be
the
like
design
weaponry
is
you.
very Egyptian.
This would be that
Assassin's
sort of.
Creed Origins level. Go ahead.
I have nothing to add.
This is that sort of what? Because looking at I don't think I put a shader on mine, but like looking at the gold weaponry, it feels like I'd be looking at something out of like space Greco-Egyptian. Huh. And then Vouchsafe. Vouchsafe has nothing really to compare it to. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's every type of weapon we've covered. Every scout rifle. And why they're designed. But why is the design of the Conspirator? That's a good one. Ballistic, you there?
I'm here. I just think it's interesting that we were comparing all the weapons designs, even though half of these things don't really share any designs.
Yeah. Now the only one I'd find interesting is the Vouchsafe. Well, I have a Masterwork, like the curated version. But like the Vouchsafe versus, like, what would that? Why would they need something like that? Unless compared to Transfiguration, I guess. So my Vouchsafe, it's got a royal design to it. It's got the whole community aspect to it. It's got good range to it. I guess it just
Scout
works as
rifles
both
do.
hunting.
I doubt there's not a scout rifle that doesn't have good long range. I mean, obviously, I think the Does Not Compute holds that mantle. Oh my god, the Vouchsafe is amazing. I don't know why you would ever think it wasn't.
This is a curated version too. But like with the Vouchsafe, I guess it just makes a good military but gilded design to it. Ooh. I can see why the curated version of the cannon, this thing is horrifying. I think that's every scout rifle type we had. I don't think we should really field test the auto rifles, maybe. Only certain ones we really want to compare to.
I think we should just do the Amalan auto rifles versus Hake versus...
Just the 3 core foundries.
yeah, and Vice.
Wait, Amalan doesn't have any,
Yeah, Amalan has auto rifles.
They do? Yeah, there's only one, it's called Hardlight.
No.
What? You do?
No. Look, if you look, I'll pull it up right now.
Oh, they do, the Uriel's Gift.
Uriel's Gift, the Jaishing AR.
Jiangxi.
Jiangxi, thank you. And then, what else? The Kibo. Kibo is another one.
Kibo.
And the
Right.
Positive Outlook is another one. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is shooting me right now?
It's a knight.
It's a fucking dickhole.
Well, let's head to the outskirts of the Tangled Shore. So, for one thing, we can visit fucking Big Boy.
Spider. I don't even think I've been
Just
to him yet.
immerse.
I need my shards, goddammit.
Spoder. Spider! Spider, I need my guns! Oh god, that'd be interesting to see. A redneck guardian. Can we please have one? Just like imagine, like, I don't know. Would it be? I want to say it would be a Titan though. Right, water. Oh my god. Well, Chaos Chin. Oh geez, that's messed up. Oh, why hello. Doll-faced bodybuilder. Oh my god. Kawaii in the streets, senpai in the sheets. That's so bad. Now, since we are here in the outskirts, we might as well look at the design of the weapon. Just how it fits in. Actually, I want to do a cross comparison now between the cut and run and the whatever the hell, wrong set of right. Remember how we just talked about how, like, oh no. Okay, the main factories. So we're gonna look at Amalon, Hake, Suros, Weist, and Militia. That's it.
Nice of you to drop by.
Just compare the designs.
Between bouts of killing
Does that sound
sport.
fair? Unmute your mic. You may speak.
I'm eager
Hello.
to continue.
What?
our friendship.
Oh no, I need data lettuce.
Good choice, my friend.
He's
Shit.
selling it. He's selling it.
He's selling it for the
He's selling
shards. Oh no.
Marvelous.
I hate this economy so much.
I do enjoy your visits.
Okay. Time for some infusion. Infusion.
You never cease to amuse, my friend.
Oh god, he is so greasy. Hi, buddy. Anyways, I think we've talked about everything we could in terms of
Yep.
scout rifles and how and why. But when Bungie said that, like, the Gambit Prime weaponry would be very biker design, it really is. Just like looking at the leather and the
What the
studs.
fuck did I get desert camo for my Mida? What the fuck?
Eh, fucking military nerd.
I guess, jeez. Hey, it's paying for college. How's that going, by the way?
What, college?
What's it say? How's that paying for your college going?
Soon.
Soon.
Mm.
Oh my god.
But
The
yeah.
Jade Rabbit catalyst that'll generate orbs on multi-kills? What
Oh
the?
no.
Oh
That
no.
was dirty for Crucible.
I think
Oh,
the
no.
Awoken will find my prices are.
Oh, Suros also has a freaking thing now. Suros Chrome, Suros Gray Nitrite. Ooh. Kude main. Okay, I think I might need to get Sturm and because I have that. Oh, maybe
Who
not.
made Sturm and Drang?
That was a
That's the real question.
couple.
God dang. Bungie hates couples.
They do hate couples. Oh my
And then her
god!
lady friend, you got Drifter and the
I need to fucking
bastard
get
or-
Chaperone because it got the Terminator fucking shotgun version now.
Oh, they do. That's
How did
right.
a
The Panama
ship land
Ravine.
on my doorstep?
It looks like something out of fucking Terminator, dude.
Last question.
It does.
God, that looks awesome.
We have so many things to talk about. I think we found
that-
what works for this channel.
Oh, I gotta get that now. I gotta pull that out now and see how it loads.
Please show
Oh,
me.
babe.
I would like to see this.
Hang on. I can't pull it. Hang on.
Greetings, Lord.
Further. Now, what's the point of us having bayonets if we never use them?
That's what I'm saying, man. I've been playing around with Duty Bound too. Actually, perfect. There's a little space that I can load this thing up with.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Hang on, I'll get it here shortly.
I'm just trying to see what the hell it looks like. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Hang on. I'm coming. Look at this thing.
I know. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Alright, okay. Now reload?
Look, even... Did you see that?
Yes. That was
Like,
horrifying.
the bottom thing will, like, it's like a lever action shotgun. That's awesome, bro. That is so fucking cool. How have I not... God, I guess I just get these things all the time and they don't even really matter.
The curse you RNG.
What the fuck?
But yeah. What, like... Yeah, we talked about everything we could with scout rifles in this game.
There's not, to be honest, the weapons are not that sparse. At least,
At least, like,
Ow.
just talking about why they would use it and how.
what would
That
the
was really
purpose
fun.
be? Yeah?
Yeah, the purpose of this, like, that's really something I liked about this. But yeah, and so how shall we set this out? Well, that's it. Well, yeah, we're just gonna have to do the whole like regular spiel of. Thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot, honestly. Like, just getting to talk about this stuff with you. It's really cool.
Yeah, really.
Just like the aspects of this game. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that favorite, hit that subscribe,
Follow
hit that
on
bell
Twitch.
notification. Yeah, follow us on Twitch, definitely. I'm gonna post this all around from like YouTube, Facebook, all these places. Yeah. Oh hi. Oh hi, Mark. For now, this is your favorite hunter.
Looks like a
The
fallen
Rogue,
containment
the
cell's
one
about
and
to
only
drop on board.
Meta Wolf Gaming, co-hosted by the awesome and badass IRL Gunlarper. That's you.
Oh, then what? Hi. Are we starting? Is this happening?
No, we're finishing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is the
bye,
official
everybody.
outro.